Welcome back to Navigating AI with Apex Blue. I'm Lyric, your resident maker of attention and occasionally questionable metaphors. Today, we're solving a problem lots of founders feel in their bones, the boom and bust quarter. Picture this. Sales spike in May. You hire contract help. Customer service gets slammed in June. Returns spike in July. Team burns out by August. And by September, revenue is a question mark. I've seen it. I've felt it. Humans hate this. Creativity collapses under chaos. Let's make it irresistible to plan instead of panic. For the next 30 minutes, we're building an Evergreen Offer Calendar, a 12-month skeleton that smooths revenue with low-friction offers, seasonal pivots, and tiny tests. We'll keep it human-first, capacity-aware, and AI-assisted. Nova, set the baseline. What are the minimal signals a small team actually needs to track?
Pattern detected. Start with a small set of reliable signals so you don't drown in data. Track 5 things: inventory windows, high-value dates, cohort responsiveness, capacity bands, and historical uplift. Each of those should be discredited, e.g., inventory, in stock, at risk, out of stock, capacity, green, amber, red. With those signals, you can construct conservative decision rules for the calendar skeleton.
I like that. Tidy signals. Walk me through an example. Inventory windows plus capacity bands. How do we translate that into months where we'll plan promotions?
Take a quarterly view. Map inventory cycles and supplier lead times to a safety buffer, say 6 weeks. If a SKU's lead time is 8 weeks and inventory is at risk, fall back to evergreen, low-fulfillment offers rather than time-limited bursts. Capacity bands dictate promotional aggressiveness. Green months are open for anchor launches. Amber months for microtests. Red months only for evergreen content. Projecting the next move means you plan offers that match your operational reality, not wishful thinking.
That's a solvable bottleneck. From the tech side, represent those bands as flags in your CRM or event stream. A simple rule engine can tag customers and SKUs. If inventory less than X and capacity equals red, suppress promotional emails for that segment. Deploying now means you don't need a fancy orchestration tool. Start with CRMs that support conditional campaigns or a lightweight automation script that updates tags nightly.
Let's streamline this. Those tags feed your weekly ops check. Pull a one-page dashboard, upcoming promos, capacity band, margin buffer, owner. If anything pushes beyond your margin threshold, it requires a human sign-off. Systems never sleep, but humans should be the brakes when risk levels rise.
Perfect segue to the creative architecture. Once Nova gives you months that are safe to promote, how do you name and frame offers so they don't sound desperate? I vote for clarity and little sparkles. Humans love this stuff. 3 cadence types I use: evergreen, always on pillars, anchor launches, big promo moments, low frequency, and microtests, small, rapid experiments. A naming formula I like: audience plus benefit plus time frame. Example: startup founders, faster onboarding in 7 days. Keeps it clear and human.
Also, think about cohort-level framing. If a segment historically converts better with social proof, use testimonials in the creative. If another responds to scarcity, use inventory-aware language, but only if your capacity band supports it. Clarity achieved when message maps to cohort behavior.
That translates to templated copy frames you can auto-populate. Store headline and body templates with placeholders for dynamic fields: estimated delivery date, inventory state, cohort name. Use hashed signals for personalization so you don't leak PII in automations. Architecting the fix: automation plus templates equals scale without sounding robotic.
Okay, give me 3 copy templates right now. 1 for evergreen, 1 for an anchor launch, and 1 for a microtest. Need X done faster? Meet product. Start today. No strings, just results. Anchor launch. It's back, our seasonal product bundle. Limited slots because we want you to get great service. Microtest. Quick test. Would you prefer A or B? Pick one and we'll give early access.
Those are great and they're operable. For pilots, keep microtests to 1 or 2 cohorts, 7 to 14 days max, and require 3 stop criteria: fulfillment stress above X, margin below Y, or customer complaints above Z. If any trigger hits, pause and revert messaging to Evergreen copies.
On rollback guardrails, implement a circuit breaker that can pause campaigns across channels. That could be a single flag in your automation platform that gates sends. Also add latency monitoring. If queue times exceed a threshold, throttle sends. Precision wins when you can halt distribution faster than issues propagate.
And don't forget conservative defaults. When in doubt, tag capacity as amber and opt for lower touch offers. Let the data move you to green, not the other way around. Projecting the next move. Prioritize resilience over maximum upside.
We've covered signals, creative, and tech. Pulse, take us to operations. What does a 90-day pilot look like with owners and KPIs?
Here's a simple 90-day rollout. Week 0. Align owners and fill a single calendar template for the quarter. Owner, offer type, cohort, capacity band, margin buffer. Weeks 1 to 4. Run 2 microtests across different cohorts. Weeks 5 to 8. Evaluate tests. Expand winners to small anchor launches in green months. Weeks 9 to 12. Review performance. Update the 12-month skeleton and plan the next 90-day window. KPIs to track. Revenue Smoothing Index, variance of weekly revenue. Capacity adherence, percent of promos executed within capacity bands. And marginal profit on promoted items. Owners sign off weekly if any KPI drifts beyond threshold.
Operationally, automate KPI alerts. If Revenue Smoothing Index spikes, trigger an ops review call. That prevents surprises and keeps humans in the loop for non-routine decisions. Latency eliminated on decision cycles equals less frantic firefighting.
Remember to maintain a rolling 90-day execution window inside the 12-month skeleton. This keeps the plan flexible and avoids the trap of over-planning. Monthly check-ins should allow you to prune ideas and reallocate budget quickly.
All right, team. Let's role-play a quarterly planning session to make this real. Today's date is March 1st. We need to pick an anchor launch in Q3, slot 2 microtests next month, and simulate a capacity alert. Nova, what does our skeleton say for July-September?
July shows moderate inventory windows for our top SKU family. Capacity forecast is amber due to summer vacations, and historically, the small business cohort responds well to bundles in late Q3. Skeleton recommends avoid heavy launches in July, consider an anchor in September, and run 2 microtests in April.
Good. I'll propose the anchor. Back to business bundle, faster setup plus 1-to-1 onboarding. September works because kids are back at school, teams return to work, and service capacity should be green. Stryker, schedule the microtests for April. What would you run?
Deploying now. Microtest A, a 7-day experiment offering a small price incentive to a high-engagement email cohort. Microtest B, a social creative test. 2 ad variants with different creative hooks to a lookalike audience. Automations. Run both to small segments, cap daily spend, and set a circuit breaker if fulfillment or CPC metrics degrade.
Simulate capacity alert. On day 3, fulfillment time increases 20% and capacity band flips to red. Human rule. Any red status pauses promotions for that SKU. We revert to evergreen messaging for that segment and reassign the anchor to a backup SKU with healthier lead times. Lesson: planning for backups matters.
Nice! Backup SKU strategy is pure sanity. Okay, panel, wrap this with 3 immediate plays listeners can run this week. Make them bite-sized and doable for a small team.
Play 1 calendar slot this week. Choose a date in the next 90 days and assign an owner, capacity band, and margin buffer. Keep it low stakes. A micro test is perfect.
Play 2. Create 1 human-sounding micro-test creative using the naming formula. Audience plus benefit plus time frame. Send it to a small, highly engaged cohort. Remember, humans love this stuff. Keep it simple and honest.
Play 3. Implement a simple circuit breaker flag in your automation tool. Even a manual spreadsheet with a single pause switch works. If anything moves to red, flip the switch and require sign-off to unpause.
One more tip. Start tracking those 5 signals today. Inventory, high-value dates, cohort responsiveness, capacity bands, historical uplift. Even a basic CSV updated weekly will let AI or your analysts spot patterns faster. Efficiency is inevitable when you measure the right things.
If you want all the templates, prompt packs, and a ready-to-use calendar, visit apexblue.com/offer calendar. There are calendar templates, promo briefs, and quick prompts to jumpstart your microtests. And hey, try the 90-day pilot and tell us what changed.
Summarizing in 1 line. Pick conservative signals, design offers to capacity, automate safe personalization, and keep humans as the decision gate. Order creates momentum.
Architect the automation, but keep rollback simple. If you can stop it fast, you can scale confidently. Precision wins.
Keep a rolling 90-day execution window inside your 12-month plan. Review monthly and adjust the skeleton when signals change. Clarity achieved.
That's a wrap from us. Visit apexblue.com/offer calendar to grab the templates and prompt packs. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.